Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our special community call that's dedicated to celebrating 1K community members who joined our Slack. This is a huge milestone for us, so super happy for reaching out to this milestone. And like to celebrate this, we'll share a bit more about our community, like what's like what we are doing, how we are doing that, a couple ideas about the future steps, and obviously the raffle as well. So yeah, this is a small reminder that the call will be recorded, so please bear that in mind. And this is the agenda for our today's call. So the small introduction, where we are now, plans for the future, your opportunities with the community. So we will talk a bit about what you can do to improve your business or like gain some visibility with the help of the community, the raffle, and the networking part. So where we are now, small quiz. How many clicks did the AI Product Hive website receive in the last 28 days? Please drop your number into the Zoom chat, and the winner will get their stuff featured on our website for the next month. So yeah, please
What?
share. Yeah,
Sorry,
so
Max.
mhm.
Hey, what do you mean by a click here? Anybody who
Yeah,
opened the
so
website or they did at least one click on the website or who joined the Slack community? I'm not
No,
sure.
so basically, I'm referring to the Google search stats that we've received. So basically, the number of people who like clicked on the AI Product Hive website from the
Okay,
Google search. So yeah,
got it.
please drop that number. So it can be anywhere between like 0 and whatever you think like is an appropriate number. But yeah, let's wait for a minute and then reveal the results. Yeah, by the way, the date and the time for our community call has changed a bit. And yeah, let's see. Masood, any ideas? Madhurima, also, if you have any ideas, please share them.
I happen to know the answer, so I won't be voting.
Yeah. Okay, less than 50.
That's like voting on The Price is Right when you just say $1, you know, like then you're just kind of guaranteed everything below.
Yeah, that's makes sense. So, okay. Yes, that's it. So, yeah, folks, yeah, Juan, like to be honest, you've seen the results. So, yeah, so actually it's the Google search impact says that we've got 100 clicks. So Masood, you've been the closest on the response. So yeah, Juan, I'm really sorry, but
I just wanted to get the ball rolling.
yeah, that was like a nice trolling, I guess, but like that, I guess you pushed people in the right direction, so that's cool. Yeah, actually, we've got 100 clicks, but this is huge for us. And yeah, Masood, please drop me a DM after the call. This is huge for us because, as you can see, our Google Search Analytics started to go up, and like it starts to resemble like an organic kind of wave that every website owner would like to see. So like since I guess a couple months ago, we've started to get traction, and we do expect those numbers would go up because like right now we are at all-time high. As you can see, historically we've received only 400 clicks, and since the 100 clicks arrived in the last 28 days, we are set up to a great start. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully in a couple more months we will get like double that size, or like maybe x10, who knows, but this is the case. So yeah, this is the number of the clicks that our website received for its entire lifespan. It's 3K, and like considering the Google search is starting to play like much more important role in our website, and like the whole funnel of like attracting new cool people to join our community, that's super important for us. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. As for other places where people are finding our community, that's like usually when I'm reaching out to people, I receive like absolutely mind-blowing answers. So my CTO accidentally invited me, for example, a Facebook group, Googling AI options for product teams, Instagram. My girlfriend told me about it. Product forum, discovered the Slack from a product forum. And etc., etc. So people are coming from all the directions possible, and that's super cool. We are welcoming new members daily, and that's absolutely brilliant. And some other stats for our community, the total community members number is moving towards 1,100 people, despite we are celebrating 1K members just now. That's super cool. Messages sent is far beyond the limit for the Slack community on the free plan. We'll see what we can do, because as you can see, the 2K messages were sent in the last 28 days. So probably we'll need to figure out how to manage that and what to do with that. But that's definitely something great to look to. 17 emails were sent.
Real quick, Max, it is worth
Yep.
saying that we are backing up the messages in the community, so they're not going to be lost. We just have to figure out how we're going to put them into a platform where everybody can see them. But the content of the platform itself is not being lost, even though Slack hasn't figured out yet how to support communities.
Yeah, definitely. That's an important note. So yeah, everything you share, it stays safe. So that's an important part. And probably we will show that on our website, but we'll see how that goes. 29 community calls, including this one. We will see whether we will change the date and the time back, because from what I see, it's probably a bit late for the folks, but yeah, we will see about that. So yeah, and some plans for the future. Really important thing that we've discovered relatively recently is the mentorship program that a lot of folks would like to join. So we already started gathering the applications. We will not spoil it just yet, but a lot of people would like to share their knowledge that they are gathering, and also find a mentor, like a skilled professional among the community members. So hopefully soon enough we will share the data about this mentorship program, but for now it's doing good. So we've got a couple of skilled people who are willing to share their knowledge with the community. One other thing is that we've asked people who filled in the form if they would like to be a part of a Slack chat with the people who work in an industry, in the same industry as they are, or share the similar experience or interests. So basically, if you're a product manager, whether you would be interested in hanging around in a private chat with other product managers who are also interested in AI. So that's the question. Which percent of the community members said yes to that question? Please drop your answers into the chat. like basically the percentage is like a bit more easy between like 0 and 100. So yeah, please share that as well. And yeah, that's also one interesting thing that we noticed, that like people are really eager to get. Yeah, so this time the winner is Nishant. I'm sorry, we've got no prize for this slot, but yeah, we'll figure something out. So 90%, like exactly like the precise number. Nice work. So 90% of the people who are a part of our community would like to be a part of the specific chat that they would be able to use to get some knowledge from the community members, or like chat with them, etc. So yeah, this is something that we will be looking into. Probably we would create some smaller chats with people who have similar experiences, and basically manually selecting them to join those private groups. And like based on the experiences, we do hope that people would find much more similarities and much more in common than right now, because like as happy as we are with reaching 1K members, the drawback of that is that a lot of people who join do have like different backgrounds. Obviously, right now we've got a lot of people from product management side of things, a lot of software engineers, also CTOs, like designers, students, entrepreneurs, indie hackers, etc. So because of those backgrounds, people like kinda usually get lost. So this is something that we will be looking into. And this is the second question, which we've asked whether you'd like to hang around in the same chat with the people from the same country or region. Like it was a bit less popular, so we'll see whether that would make sense to do. But
Hey Max,
yep.
hey, sorry to interrupt you. I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
So when you say a private community, it's gonna like the people in that community will not be able to access other people outside that community. It's gonna be the Slack private community is what you're talking about, right? It's gonna be password protected, or it will be invite only.
Yeah, so basically the idea is to make those chats private, but if you'd like to discover new chats, or find out what chats are available within the community, you would probably reach out to somebody like either Juan, Matt, or myself, and like basically get the idea where you can join as well. So what are the options there? But the idea is that like for those kind of invite-only communities within our Slack, so those would be probably private channels within our Slack, is that there will be no accidental people who would just like hang around and and that's it. So for example, if there will be like a community of entrepreneurs, everyone in that community should understand that the people around them are the same entrepreneurs as themselves. And when you're getting some advice, for example, or like getting a question, probably that's like if you will give the answer, that's coming from an experienced person who has like the same level of expertise as yourself. So that's the main idea. Hope I've answered your question.
Yeah. Just one more thing, that it will be great if the communities are visible even if I'm not a part of the community. So for example, if somebody new joins and that person doesn't know of all the private communities that are there. For example, if you create a community for product managers, a new person joins who is a product manager, but he or she is not aware that there is a separate group of product managers discussing AI. So if there is a place where you can mention all the communities and
Yeah, please
yeah,
proceed.
so it will be great if you can have a place where there is a list of all the communities and what is the community about, the description of that community. And then if I'm interested in any community, I can reach out to one of the mods and probably the mod can ask, like as you said, they can ask a question, and if my response is aligned with what the mod was uh, looking for, then they can make the person, like they can allow the person to join that community. So that way discoverability will also increase and value creation will also be there for new members.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Thank you for that. So the probably like we are still figuring out how this mechanic would work, but probably we will have like a list of the available communities in the welcome channel. So that's the channel where people are joining when they are joining the Slack workspace. So this is basically the first message they see inside of the Slack workspace, and we will have the list of the potential communities, like sub communities, where those people can join based on their expertise. And usually I'm reaching out personally to every member who joins our Slack, like to get some understanding about their background, like who that person is, how they found out about the AI product Hive. That's how I've collected that brilliant slide about like where people are finding our community. So yeah, basically we will 100% implement the mechanism that you're mentioning. The case is that how to make it like super obvious and that everybody would understand that there is a private community that they can reach out to. So that's kind of probably we will also add a bot that would drop a direct message with the list of potential communities to every newcomer.
Yeah.
There will be like a link. If you would like to join a community, please fill in this form or reach out to the admin or like drop a message, something like that. So yeah, that's
Awesome.
the idea.
A
Yeah,
bot would be really helpful.
please come again.
I just said that the bot idea seems really cool. If there's a Slack bot which can give all the information without the joinee reaching out to the admins, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that's probably the
Probably,
way.
probably in the future. Yeah, it would be a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah, that's the way to go. So yeah, thanks for your ideas. We'll definitely look into that more precise. So yeah, and the last part of the presentation is the like basically your opportunities on how you can increase your website visibility or like what you can achieve with with the help of the community. So the first and the most obvious thing that we do have is that you can publish your blog post. We do have a couple of community members who already dropped a request to do so. Swarna, hello. I see you somewhere on
Hey, Max.
in our Zoom.
Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry, I have not followed up on this, but I will do so. I will do so. I really
yeah,
want
yeah.
to get featured here. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like no problem with that. So yeah, we are open to, but yeah, no pressure. No pressure at all. So yeah, you can publish your blog post with us. Like I've already mentioned. Yeah. I've already mentioned that we've got the blog post that like blog post page that we can use to boost your product or like your like article that is written about something like increase your visibility as an opinion maker or like influencer or anything like that. I've mentioned already that our SEO stat is going up and doing really well. So definitely this opportunity is something that you don't want to miss out if you are building your AI tool or would like to share the knowledge with the community. The second thing is that you can get featured on our landing page for the same reasons that I've already mentioned. Our domain rating is somewhere around 30, which is like really high for this kind of website. So if you get a backlink from us, that would increase your domain ranking and the visibility of your product from the Google side. Obviously, you can also do the community calls with our community call format. This is something that I forget to make a slide about, but we are making bi-weekly community calls where you can present your AI product to the community, get some visibility, first like early adopters, first users, anything and like open a lot of possibilities for yourself. So if you've got an AI product, please reach out to us, and also we will feature you on our landing page as well. So the part that everybody's been waiting for, the raffle. And I'll stop the presentation here and we'll drag all the windows that are filling up my interface because of the Zoom thing. So yeah, please, everyone who's on the call right now, please check whether your name is here if you've filled in the form. And the way we will do this, we've got three free tiers with AI directories and one free tier for the Grammarly yearly plan. So basically right now I will copy paste this list into the random.org list randomizer, and once I'll hit randomize, we will get the list in a random order, and the first three people who would appear at the top of this list would be the winners. So let's go. Victor, Masood, and Ksenia Savchenko. My congratulations. I will copy paste this list in case we will lost our video recording, and if those people would not get back to me or would not reply to our message, I'll go down the list, but we'll see how that goes. And the second list for the Grammarly, drum rolls, sorry, go back. Oh my God, confirm form resubmission. Yeah, they need to definitely work a bit on their website. Okay, so drum roll, and Alberto Velasquez is the winner for the Grammarly. And my congratulations to the winners. I hope we do have them on the call, but if not, we'll chat about with the potential winners. So this is like at this part, our official part of the call is like ending kinda. So I'd like to talk about a bit with the let's talk about with the winners about the products that they would like to build. So it's Victor, Masood, and Ksenia, and for the Grammarly side, it's Alberto. I'm stopping the screen share, and yeah, I guess Masood, congrats. Do you mind saying a couple of words about your product or what you're planning to build?
Hello, thank you for everything. I just have a question before I talk about my product or my career. About that, you want to create a private chat for product managers or others, but is there any instructions for members like us to do something there, or just we just want to just ask our questions there, and there's some expertise and they will talk to us, or is there any triggers from admins for us, something like that, like they can They can
Mhm.
tell us about their challenges in their business, and we can think about that, and we can talk about it instead of just asking questions and having some random, answers. I mean, if is there is no triggers or there wasn't any instructions, we would be like the public channel, and there would be just some random content, and I don't think that could be a useful content for everybody there.
Yeah, the idea, like, thanks for the feedback. The idea behind those private chats is kind of to shift the, like, not even not to shift the, yeah, the idea is not to shift to the part of the like making the communities private, but more to create a space where people with similar expertise can chat with each other on like their specific topics. So, for example, we will absolutely have the place where anybody can ask any question. And the same way our community is organized right now, it will stay organized that way. So if you've got a question that you'd like to ask, there is plenty of channels that you can do so. So if you will have like a product question, please drop it there. If you've got something to share, we've also got a channel for that. So basically, any request from any person probably can be fulfilled with how our community is organized right now. So you can share an interesting article or ask a question or ask for help or like find somebody who would like to work with you on your startup or something like that. But at the same time, we've noticed that a lot of people who share similar experiences, they would like to kind of ask specific questions. And from what they've basically replied to me when I've asked, like, what basically stopping you from collaborating with other community members, they've said that they don't feel that they can get like basically a reply that would be like valuable enough for them if they don't know who are other community members. So that's the kind of the main concern from their side. So basically, what we would like to do is to create those smaller communities for the people who have dedicated interests. And at some point, we do hope that everybody would have this similar community for themselves. So for example, if you're a developer, you will have the uh, like the community of developers inside of AI product Hive, like sub community, where you can ask like Python related questions, for example. Or if you're a product manager, you'll be able to chat with other product managers about like product management stuff. Designers, the same, and etc., etc. So gradually, we hope that we will have this place where everybody would be able to collaborate despite of their background. And around this one like big town square, so to say, there will be a smaller sub-communities where people would be able to discuss their daily routine or something that bothers them in their like daily jobs, because around them would be people with the similar background. So yeah, that's the idea. Hope I've answered your question there.
Oh, for sure. Thank you. But I think if there was some specific topics or some challenges in those sub communities, there would be a better contribution from other members, and it will be most useful for members. Uh, if there wasn't any specific things or specific topics, I think that would be most likely some subreddits are there out of our community. And I think if we want to improve it and make it more useful, I think at least admins can talk about some specific topics, some challenges in their products, in their businesses, in their development processes, and that will be a better contribution for all of them, our members.
Yep, that totally makes sense. So if the one important thing about that if that idea won't be viable, obviously we will discard it. So we will get back and rethink this approach. Like the thing is that as you've seen on the slide, like 90% of the community members would like to have those kind of private chats where they would be able to discuss something like about their like actual day jobs or something like that, like share similar experiences. So if that won't work, we will like remove that idea and move on from now on. So yeah. Yeah, and as for other like communities, we will see what other topics would be popular. So like the one that I see right now is the product management one, and like moving on, we'll see what like topics would be popular, so to say. Yep. Jonathan, Karan, hello. You probably joined after the raffle, so unfortunately the results for the AI directories are Victor, Masoud, and Ksenia Sarchenko. So that's and for the Grammarly is Alberto Velasquez. So if like I've saved the lists and they would be on the video. I've saved the lists, so if the winners would not get back, which might happen, and would not reply to my message, we will go down one by one, and just in case you still have some chances to win, basically. But yeah, in that case, like other people should not reply to the message.
So I was the number 2 in Grammarly Raffer, and if Alberto does not get back to you, then I'm gonna be the default, winner.
Yes, that.
So hope Alberto is busy somewhere with work and does not get back to you.
Yeah. It will take like I guess a week or something like that, at least to get the I will notify the people and we will share the message in our general channel, I guess. If people would not get back in a week, I guess that would be okay to move on to the next list entry. So yeah, there is still a chance for you, Nishan. Yeah, we'll see.
Also, I just had another idea, just thinking out loud about the community. So I am part of a few other communities as well, and what I've noticed is that there is a dedicated job portal also, because a lot of people, especially with the market out there, they are always on the lookout for a good job, a better job than the one that they are in. And it's also not just like AI related jobs, it's related to product management or even data science or development, software development, right? So I think if there is a channel where people can come and either requirement, like they can post the requirement that they're looking for a job, or somebody who's looking for a candidate and can post the requirement. I think that can also be one good idea of attracting more people, because I've seen that job boards, like everybody's looking for a better job, right? Yeah, unless they're like entrepreneurs, in which case they'll be posting the job requirements, right? So that can be one good way of value creation for new people, right? And then once they come, they can look at all the other communities that are on offer, and they can browse the communities, see what communities are valuable, and it just increases engagement. So just maybe an idea or just something that I've noticed, an observation from communities.
Yeah, actually, the thing is that we do have the Find Collaborators channel, and just now somebody posted something there. I've got a notification. But the thing is that probably if you're mentioning that, the case is that it's not obvious that people can share their job opportunities there. So basically, we've created the channel for both people who would like to find a job and some people who would like to post the job, like a recruiter's recruitment agency, for example. We've got a couple job boards in our community, and they were sharing their job opportunities for some time, but like probably they don't have AI jobs for now, like who knows. But yeah, the case that you're mentioning it means that we are probably like advertising it incorrectly, or we need to rename the channel.
Yeah.
For example,
Yeah.
like job opportunities, or like find collaborators slash job board or something like that. In
Job
that
portal
case, that would
maybe.
be. Yeah, let me save that in my notes real quick. And yeah, that's a great observation, basically, because like probably we are missing out on
Yeah. So when I
uh,
look at Find Collabs, it is not intuitive to me.
mhm,
Collaboration for me could be anything. Right? Job is
mhm.
like very specific. Like somebody who's looking for a job or looking for a candidate, they will like they'll go to that community only when they are looking for a job. Collaboration can happen all the time. Right?
Yeah.
Even if I'm working on a side project and I need somebody's help for 15 days, 20 days, or just for one task, that's also collaboration. So that is not very intuitive.
Yeah,
Something
probably
that I
we've
thought.
lost the meaning when we've tried to make it as generic as possible, so that everybody would be able to post there anything job related, basically. But the actual word job, like kinda got lost and might confuse people a bit. But yeah, Juan mentioned we can workshop it. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Also, what I mentioned is that we've had a format for our community calls that was like dedicated to the mastermind. We've only had one session previously, but that was a banger because from what I remember, like a lot of people joined, like 15 plus, and we've discussed how you can use ChatGPT in the banking area and the insurance. Basically the question from Juan. So that's also something that we would probably try to practice more as we grow. So basically, if you have any questions or issues with your job, or would like to get advice from skilled professionals, that would be a call to join and discuss something that is interesting for you. So
Yeah, what I would say we're trying to do is basically understanding how we can have members help each other grow on their careers and on their products, and anything that can help us achieve that would be amazing.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So if you have any ideas, please share them with us. So yeah.
So if I may add to that,
Mhm.
around the contribution. So as you guys know, like I have a startup and I have a lot to ask from the community. I was wondering if there's any way to gamify the process of contribution. There is a Slack community I'm on, which is completely product oriented. It's like it's not an AI oriented. It's just like a generic product community, and they do this process of selecting the top contributor of the week.
Mhm.
Uh, it's like a gamified process of ensuring there's more engagement, and then you have like a different top contributor every week and things like that. That could really help startups like me who are looking for feedback or even product managers who are looking for opportunities or questions, and just encourage overall engagement in the community.
Mm-hmm. A week.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to see some examples of it. If you could, if you could share it later, I would love to see that.
Sorry, see what?
If you could share that, if we could just talk about that afterwards and share it with me, that would be amazing. So we could kind of learn from what they're doing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, also what like we've had our email newsletter like bi-weekly, and we've tried to put people into the spotlight with that. So basically we were sending the email that had all the conversations that happened in the Slack summed up and like reduced to basically one sentence. And it had like a list of like this person shared something about this and this person shared about this. Yeah, we've had like a section there. 1 second, I'll share, I guess. We've had a section there that was dedicated to the person who was of the most like who shared the most interesting stuff, or 1 second, emails. So if this is something like that, or no, 1 second, I'll try to find an appropriate email. Yep. Let me share my screen real quick. Yep. So those were the emails that we've sent to our community members. And over here at the bottom, we've had like this small section where you can learn about some specific community member, about their product, and check the website or like Twitter account, for example. So you're talking like recently we stopped sending those emails because the tool that we are using to send those broke, but we do know how to fix that. It's just we had no time to do that. So probably soon enough, those emails would go back, would be back. So Swarn, you mentioned something like this, right? So like the contributor of the week, something like that.
Right. This is great to have it on the newsletter. Though you could also have it on the Slack channel, like even on the general channel where you have this top contributor of the week or the top contributor of the month, whatever makes sense for the community is of course up to you to decide. I can send you a snapshot of how that looks.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. The way it worked previously was like something like that. Like Matt shared this and like team shared this, etc., etc. So yeah, that's it, I guess.
Cool. Thanks, Max.
Yeah, thank you for the feedback. Like it means that we are halfway on the right track, but we need to make it more, I guess, more visible and like so that people would basically see this kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a good and a bad thing at the same time, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, folks, do you have any other ideas that we can implement in our community?
And just one last thing. So should I reach out to you to get featured on your landing page?
Yes.
Okay.
It's either myself or Juan, basically.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Ideally, if you've spoken to Juan already, reach out to Juan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, folks, guess that's it. So yeah, thank you very much for attending the call. sharing your feedback. Super valuable for us. And yeah, let's see where the community gets from here in another year, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for your time and have a great rest of your day.
To the next
Thanks,
time.
thanks, guys.
It was nice meeting you all.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Love.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.